I just finished building this Win 5. It's an X-Color Win 5, which explains the whole mess I have here. Always happens after a build. But actually this video is not about this thing. It's about this thing. So this is a Hyperlow 1407 racer. Well, the frame is 14XX, but I drilled it for 1806. I've been flying it for a long time. This thing has maybe 150 flights on it, and I like it a lot. I've been flying this for quite a while. I like it a lot. I race it on tight courses, especially like the courses we fly down in town, which is parking lots. So the tracks are very tight. And it's been really good. It won't really keep up with some of the faster quads on big courses, but in everything else it handles really, really well. Now, what I'm really here for is this thing. Now, I don't normally do unboxing videos, but I thought this was very cool, and I decided I wanted to show it to you. So obviously, Richard over at Hyperlow sent me this, and he really obviously put some time and thinking into this. This is not printed, it's a sticker, but the fact that he went through the trouble of like putting such a nice Apple looking box, sticking that on, it's a very, very classy touch. This is actually a Hyperlow CG, which is the follow-up to his modular frame. It is a modular frame. It is a lot like his older modular frame, but there's a lot of new upgrades to it. Let's see, we got 3 straps, and the reason for the 3 straps is because the top plate has 3 slots for a big battery. I will probably only run 2, but it's nice having the 3. I know that not everybody got straps. He just got these in recently, so some of the earlier adopters didn't get straps, but it is what it is. This frame is based on the old modular frame, only it has a lot of upgrades. And one nice feature I can see here is the chamfering on all the carbon, which is something I like a lot about like this build, the X-Hover builds. The carbon is also chamfered. And you know what? I like that a lot. It adds to the cost, but to me it's good because I end up basically filing every single frame I build because I like the look, I like how it feels, I like that it doesn't cut the wires, but it takes a long time. Bit of a pain, to be honest. So even if you have to pay a little bit more to get your carbon chamfered, it is totally worth it, unless you don't care. But me, that I spent easily an hour to an hour and a half filing a frame, not having to do it, it's a huge plus to me because my time is valuable. Even the front bumper for the camera, chamfered inside out, which is super nice. It came with the foam landing pads, which I normally have a bunch lying around. I just order them straight from China, but it's nice to have extra ones. It has a foam pad for the top in the shape of a penis. Sorry, Richard, but everybody seems to think the same thing. And the mounting. Oh, these are the plates to mount the flight controller and anything else, the receiver and so on and so forth. And let's see, hardware. The TPU stuff for mounting the camera. Oh, I see there's options for micro cameras as well. Or full-size cameras, I don't even know. Anyway, these, oh yeah, so these are for the full-size cameras, and I believe these you use to tuck them in a little bit so you can use micro cameras. I prefer the full-size cameras. I like the look. I like that I can run a big lens, such as this. The quality of the picture in this is leagues better than any other micro cameras that I've tried so far. I know the new Runcam Pro Eagle Micro is supposedly really good, but I haven't tried it yet. There's a TPU mount for the GoPro. Here is the bottom plate, which, oh, this is awesome. Super nice. It's thick. I'm gonna guess this is 2.5 mil or 2 mil. I'm gonna have to measure it. Let me see where my caliper is. There it is. Nope, it is not there. Here it is. Thank you. So the bottom plate is 3 millimeters. Ooh, I like this. I prefer a little bit of weight, not because I like the weight, but because I like my parts to be stronger and stiffer. I flew the old modular frame and I like it, but I thought the bottom plate should be thicker, and you know what? this is awesome, and I see it's chamfered nicely inside out. It comes with pressed nuts, so it's lower. Oh, Richard, there's two missing here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Well, there's two that are missing right there, but I know I have extra ones, so I can complete those. Otherwise, you can send me some. And then we have the arms. Here they are, which are 4mm, 5-inch arms, also chamfered. And they go like that. Oh, these are just awesome. So, yeah. So, you know what? I have an Armatan rooster that I ordered back during the sales during the holidays, and it's still sitting. Oh, it's still sitting there. There's also other goodies here like antenna tubes, a pad to separate your SMA connector from the carbon so you don't have any shorts. So anyway, I ordered a Armatan rooster from the pre-orders back in the holidays, and I have too many builds. I'm actually gonna sell a few, but from the next two that I'm doing, I'm actually gonna do this one. I'm doing this over the rooster. Nothing against Armatan. One of my favorite frames here is Chameleon, but I want to fly right now, not build. There's too many builds that I've been working on. So the rooster is probably gonna go up for sale, and I'm definitely gonna build this instead. I really like this. I love the quality. I love that they're chamfered. I wish the Armatan stuff came chamfered already. I know it adds to the cost, but I don't want to spend my time. I'd rather spend my time building and getting it done and flying than freaking, chamfering carbon. I already had to do it a lot with the alien frames like this guy, and it takes a long time. So Richard, well done. This thing looks awesome. I love the packaging, and I love what I'm seeing. I can't wait to get it built. We'll see what I put on it. But yeah, this is Hyperlow frames, CG as in center of gravity, because it's meant to be very low. You can build it at 10mm, 15, 20, or upside down, like the Remix, so that your battery is like in the center line of the props. And that's it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this together so I can have a good look at the frame. Sorry for the mess, but if I don't do this now, I'm probably not gonna get it done. So let's build it real quick. I was missing two press nuts. Just I guess it was overlooked, but that's okay. I have a bunch that I have from old Impulse RC PDBs that I hadn't used, so they're silver instead of black, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. They fit just fine. So I'm sure there are instructions online on how to do it, or looking at the pictures by Richard I can do it, but you know what, this can't possibly be rocket science, so let's just go ahead and try and figure it out myself. Okay, this is, let's call it a first draft build. I basically just put it together real quick, more or less how it's supposed to be, but there are likely, see the thing with these modular frames is that you can actually build it in different ways. You can adjust things. I modify everything I do, so most likely I'll make changes on my own. But this is more or less how it's supposed to look. If I do it upside down for mid mount, then the camera bumper here would go at the bottom. Otherwise, it'll be just like that. More than likely, I'm gonna put some soft mounting standoffs here if I can fit them for the flight controller, and maybe hold those down with some metal nuts or something. I might even go to the length of installing more press nuts if I have to, but otherwise it's pretty complete. Looks good, pretty stiff, well thought through. The whole setup is nice, and the nice thing about it, even though there isn't a lot of vertical space, it's a long cage. It reminds me a lot of, you know, of an Alien or a Chameleon or some sort, where there is enough space to mount your stuff. So I've built a lot of racing frames lately, so I expect this to be much easier, even though my vertical space is not that much. Then the PP pad would go here if I build it normally, or if I build it upside down, which is most likely what I'm gonna do, then you chop off the edges of the PP there, so that it'll fit against the press nuts. And yeah, there we go. The Hyperlow CG looks real good, and I can't wait to get it built.